All right, we're back on the Mana Symbol channel, and we're going to play a little bit of this ContraEgo influenced Yorion Stoneblade deck, Urzablade deck, Oswald Fiddlebender Blade deck. So we're using more of Oswald Fiddlebender. So 1 and a white for a 2/2 legendary creature artifact, or sorry, gnome artificer. Has magical tinkering. So for white tap, sacrifice an artifact, you get to pod, quote unquote, that artifact into a artifact that costs 1 more. Activate only as a sorcery. However, Aspiring Spike figured out, you know what? You just want to pair this guy up with Lightning Greaves, and you're really cooking with propane. In this version of the deck, we're up to 80 cards. I'm using most of the shell that is frequently used by player ContraEgo in order to sort of have enough slots in the deck for a pretty good artifact mid-range strategy, while sort of having a backdoor Thopter Foundry, Sword of the Meek, Urza combo. So he plays 4 copies of, or 4 copies of Thopter Foundry. And in this version of the deck, I decided that I wanted to try out Oswald as a way to be able to tutor up your combo pieces, as well as just generically good cards as you're going along. We also have Urza Saga here, Ingenious Smith, which is a bit of a tutor, and Stoneforge Mystic, which can tutor your Sword of the Meek, as well as sort of Fire Ice, Nettle Cyst, Kaldra Compleat, and the Shadow Spear. So blue-white artifact, mid-range, quite an emphasis on white, and add 1 Sundering Titan to fiddle Thought Monitor into. The thing is, like, Sundering Titan, it's just not that good in so many matchups, and a lot of the matchups it's good in, you need it really fast. And I gotta tell you, for decks that are not affinity, trying to get your stuff out that... See, like, Platinum Imperion's gonna have the same problem. There's only 3 Thought Monitors. You don't have a way to find the Thought Monitors when you need one. Like, there's no 6-drop to weld into the... So, like, why play good cards when you can play good sweet cards? Well, this deck is playing a lot of sweet cards. There's a Crucible in here. Fiddlegreaves into Affinity yet? I'm sure people have. I think if you wanted to do the deck you're suggesting, you should play 60 cards, and you should play at least 4 Thought Monitor, 4 Sojourner's Companion, and a number of Mirror Enforcer. Now you're talking. Now you're talking. If you want to do that, go all in. Don't mess around. Like you got to have more than the number you're suggesting. Okay, so there are some decks in the format this will be a good hand against. Many that it will not be. So let's see. Modern Challenge went pretty good, driven by someone. Modern Challenge went pretty well. Okay. F6 equity? Looks like. The hell are we up against? Is it? Well, let's see what color they name. Is this Heliod? It might be. Oh god, I hope it's not Enchantress. Yeah, I think we hold them. The next turn I have a 2-mana Thought Monitor, or... Is this song Freebird? Yeah. It's by a great southern rock band, ZZ Top. They can get their sprawl back. They're not getting their sprawl back. Yeah, I think we did have the... Oh, Thraben Inspector into the bridge would be 1 mana Thought Monitor. You're right. Or it would have been. So I have 3 right now, so this costs 4, 3, 2, but I can't get it to 1 now. So I think we just go Stoneforge for Kaldra Compleat now. Just kind of put them under the gun. Because they just used a Skyclave there. So they have another one. They can get me on that one, but I choose not to be worried about it. Probably should be. This doesn't have Darksteel Relic? Sure we do. This hasn't done anything all game, Roy. Yes, Stoneforge Mystic gets the Greaves for Fiddlebender as well. They don't have Collected Company? No, they're a Sorcery Speed Collected Company. Okay. Yes, I would like a card. Yikes! So I think the worst card in your Collected Company deck by and large almost always is Collected Company. I just don't recommend playing Collected Company in your Collected Company deck. But that's me. Some people like it. Oh, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 mana 2/2 with flash though. Yeah, but they didn't even get to like play around it, right? Like they didn't get to play as if they knew they had that. I think I can get blue here. It'll be fine. Kaldra Compleat. Go. Miscounted. Means I can sack this one? Okay. No, we could just do it now. Top card. Another Collected Company. Yikes! Alright. Yeah, I'm keeping the bauble for Smith. That's exactly what I'm doing, Demora. Alright, if they find their infinite life, we're in trouble. We do have a Pithing Needle in the deck. No, this one will be better, right? Surely it can't always go awry. Oh, not bad. Not bad at all. Horribly, I know it's a great card. I played that in Standard. You bet your bippy I did. Do I have lethal here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, that may be the case, Daemora. But that means they have to block the Germ token with... Oh, hold on, I have an extra mana. Because I can Stoneforge in the Nettle Cyst. So they might be dead. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I think so. Right. Yeah. Well, I mean, I needed to, I was just making sure that I had like actual factual lethal in the air. Um, but like even if I didn't have lethal in the air, the germ token is certainly helpful. Like wiping out a chunk of their board is not a bad thing. Because the thing is, we can beat them if they go infinite. Yeah, we beat them if they go infinite. Because we'll just go infinite afterwards and then crush them with the board presence that we had already. That said, Dispatch seems good. I don't think I need any of these other cards. I mean, I can bring in one counterspell. Why not? Don't need Relic, don't need Soul Guide Lantern, don't need Damping Sphere. I did cut the other Pithing Needle from the sideboard, but I don't really mind that. Um, that's what ContraEgo had in his sideboard, Mr. Seri. Like, what the heck is one counterspell doing there? It's best. It's doing its best, and it would probably appreciate if you guys weren't so critical of it. It's just so hard. Modern is so hard. All right. I have a few flyers, but I think Sword of Fire and Ice is probably the worst card here. No. Ichor Wellspring. I really need that here. While I'm spinning upwards. I like these, like that, like that, like that. I guess without... You don't think we need Crucible? I think it's not the worst idea in the world to keep it, though, Amplinox. But I agree with you, we don't need it. It just, like... If I have to deal with, like, a board presence from them, and they go to infinite... How does one build mana bases for 80 card decks? You can kind of just like figure out what you'd want for 60 cards, Mr. Seri, and then Seri, and then add 33%. You can just kind of fudge it. So between like 29 or 28 and like 33, even 27 in some of those Yorion Sky Noodle decks because they have things like Abundant Harvest. EE for 3 can kill Heliod. I mean, if I also have Shadow Spear, yes. With Spray? Oh, Spear. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I'm not gonna worry about that. We have Prismatic Ending X3 and Dispatch if it gets animated. All right, hand seems okay. Double tap land on the draw is not my favorite, but oh, that's much better. Thank you, deck. So turn 2 Oswald means I have turn 3 Pithing Needle. Well, now Saga's gonna go off on turn 4, but yeah, let's just be conservative about it. They're definitely gonna keep Arbor Elf. I think we could wait, but I also don't mind doing it this way, Octopodes. My opponent's giving me an extra draw. There you go. No problem, Amplinox. No problem. Never didn't have it. That's how you win challenges right here. I'm a level 1 judge of the limited DQ. I was very close to being L2, and then there was like a global pandemic, which was a whole thing. Well, my colors aren't that good with the island, though. I think... Yeah, I mean, I'm no longer that close, Roy. Right? Like, it's just because then there was like 18 months of nothing. So it's like, yeah, I was close to L2 in an old system, in an old... Like, because then we've had Judge Academy roll out as well. And, like, there's just been a lot of changes. No, I don't need to restart. But it's like, I'm not as close as I was. You can't do that. It's a sorcery driven by someone. I think we just like turn Bauble into a Pithing Needle this turn and sort of cut off the line for them to go to infinite. And then also just play a tap land here. Yeah, it's not, I mean, it's not hard, the limited DQ, but there's just like a ton of stuff that's come up, right? Yeah, I don't think we're losing, but I would rather them not be able to go to infinite. I mean, I guess they don't have enough mana, right? So if I'm not getting the Pithing Needle right now, what am I doing instead? Just Smith into Bridge? That means I'm not even activating Oswald? I could turn Sentinel into a 2-drop. And what did I actually put in the deck? That would be great. All OP needs is 1 Utopia. I mean, that's true. Yeah, it's just like, how conservative do I want to be? I think I like playing to the battlefield. So yeah, we're not going to use Oswald this turn, but I'm protected from their crappy mid-range plan. I don't hate this. I don't love it either. Yeah, that was the kind of thing I was thinking about Mr. Series. Like, it just puts it into play where it's, like, vulnerable. Wow, we missed? Brutal. Why does anyone play this card? Oh, no. They could have... oh, they still can. What are we looking to combo to do here? We're going to make infinite Thopters and gain infinite life. But it's not necessary to win games with this deck to find the combo. Stirring's greater than Smith. Yeah, well, it does dig 1 deeper. If they find Knight of Autumn and like blow up my Saga, I'm gonna be mad. Oh, there's a Skyclave. Are they taking Oswald? Yeah, that's fair. Did you guys see that? Was that on screen for you guys? Unbounded loop detected. Auriok Champions yields were disabled. Did anyone see that? That was weird. All right, well, losing Oswald there is actually kind of frustrating. Probably just needle the let's just needle the Spike Feeder. Yeah, that it's like I've never seen Moto talk about a loop before, so it was like I was kind of like, wait, Moto knows what a loop is? Oh, we might Amplinox. Depends on how long this game goes. Could go long. Yeah, I'm assuming there was some kind of bug. Oh, Pike onto you is mentioning that there's Yawgmoth players exploiting some bug about triggers that have to do with another creature, but I don't know. I have no idea what he's talking about. I haven't encountered this bug. I've never heard anyone else talk about that bug. Okay. There is apparently there is or was a change coming where the correct name of these cards is now going to be Clue Token, which is not normal, but you can sacrifice Yawgmoth to its own ability. Okay. Oh, okay. No. I see what it is. I see. Yeah, I see. I see now. Is this Prismatic Ending? Oh, Ballista. Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah. The Mentor. That's correct, Tenorless. They never had to change it until now, basically. Jeez. Yeah, I guess this is my comeuppance for them missing so hard last game on all their companies. What's causing the change? So they've created a new type of token, Roy, called Blood. And there's a card named Blood. So you can name Blood on Pithing Needle or Phyrexian Revoker, anything. And that would stop you from activating Blood tokens because it's a source with the name. So basically they finally had impetus to make that change. Yes, but the point is it was never relevant, Roy. Which one was relevant literally ever? Because there's no card called Clue. There's no card called Treasure. There's Splinter, which is not a creature. It doesn't have activatable abilities. Basically, the change is tokens are now named token. So Goblin is not named Goblin anymore. It's named Goblin Token. Blood must be very good then? Why? It's not.
I said make way for Willie, you bloated gust bug.
Right, but the point is they've never bothered to fix this until now. But there just wasn't a point. Because the important cards, like Clue, don't have a card named Clue. And there never will be one. There's no card named Treasure. There never will be one. Forgot about... No, it's not... This is something that they should have done for a long time in some form or another. In theory. Because it's a question that happens all the time. And, oh my goodness. I would prefer to fix it other way around. I mean, you can prefer that all you want, but like that's not the intention of these cards. You're not supposed to be able to name tokens. There's plenty of ways to turn tokens off. Yeah, it's laundry day. It's just an excuse to finally make the change. Well, we don't have our infinite combo anymore. And they have enough mana going on that Walking Ballista is about to become a real threat. I mean, I'm not correct, Alex. I'm just like, this is something that it would have been nice for a long time to have. Yeah, their crappy mid-range plan is grinding me out good here. If we find an Urza, I'm going to be in better shape. Thanks, Grail. Are we not cracking Bauble? It's a good question. Probably just because I'm not as focused on the game as I should be. I kind of like my construct being a little thicker against their battlefield. Like, obviously, the tireless tracker is just too big anyway already, though. I mean, I do think that it would be intuitive to be able to name clues and treasures and stuff, but do you have a link to my deck list from the challenge? Not on hand, but I can get it quite easily. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, should be there. Triple Skyclave draw has been really taxing. Oh, I totally forgot about it, Mr. Siri. I wasn't noticing at all that it was doubling up. I thought they'd drawn 8 cards by now. I'm not joking. I really did. Yeah, okay, fine. Jeez. Wow. Here was me thinking the problem was going to be them just like cranking Walking Ballista for the maximum amount each turn, but obviously that wasn't actually founded in any reality. I don't think so, Mr. Syria. The problem is now they can start attacking, or they should have. Top card is Ranger Captain. And my biggest problem is that I lost my sword. So I didn't expect them to just have like another freaking Skyclave. I mean, they're going to be able to Heliod combo me out as soon as they find one. Yeah, it was really good in that scene. It's in season 1, I think. God, that was a very good show for most of its career. I mean, a little bit formulaic at times, but I liked it a lot. There was, I mean, I'm sure it's been done before, Roy, in some form or fashion, but there was a meme online where it was like a picture of Ian McKellen playing Gandalf with a quote from Harry Potter that was credited to Star Wars, and then the character name was also something else. So I just rolled it over into music stuff. I'm sure someone else has done it for music too before. Now I just do it every time I hear someone like misname a song. I always just no wait, they don't have the okay. I have a Heliod. Now I could easily have a Heliod. No, Darude Sandstorm is no good. That's you've already screwed up because you have the correct artist and song. You want Skrillex Sandstorm. What's up, Demir for life? Yes, my child. What is your sin? That's fine. You're not required to like either of those bands. Alex might be mad. Are you finally going to attack with your tireless tracker? Goodness gracious. I don't know what they're doing over there. It's a pretty big tracker. Pretty goddamn big tracker. What did they put in their hand? Second Ballista? Uh-oh. Or maybe it matters what I get, does it? Play the Shadow Spear this turn, though. Triggers. Yeah, the turn. I just can't believe they haven't killed me by now. I think if the tracker had been attacking me before, like I think there were multiple times where it was bigger than my whole board. Like if I blocked with literally everything, I wouldn't have been able to kill it. I'm gonna make a gigantic Walking Ballista here, but it won't be big enough to kill like any of my creatures except for like Stoneforge. At least I don't think it will. Let's find out. I don't know, Mr. Siri. I would say that someone who's playing Heliod in the meta right now, I'm not going to like really trust their decision making all that well. It's your favorite part of the game. I'm so bad at it. That's why I don't do it very often. They have 9? So they can kill Stoneforge and one of either the Small Smith or the Construct, but they'll have to lose the Ballista for that. Oh, they have the other Ballista too. They just did not have a plan for this point, did they? Stacks for the win. Stacks is quite the strategy. Man, if I had a second Pithing Needle, I'd get them so hard on their Walking Ballista here. I'm sure they're going to let me. I'm like 100% sure this saga is going to resolve. Without them killing anything. Yeah, I didn't really think I'd get this far. I don't know. I really didn't. I didn't think I'd get this far. So, Spellbomb, I guess? Yeah. I mean, I could swing in to gain 11 life. All right. $5 says they're not going to block. Right, but it is great with Urza, K-Clow. Again, like look at the hand I drew here. Like look at how garbage my draw was. Like this game is anomalous, and I don't think that you should just say like, oh, you just can't play Yorion with Saga. It can't be done because ContraEgo is doing it literally right now, all the time, and doing quite well with the deck. So no combat November. That's great. Thank you for that gift. No combat November. Is this my list? Yeah. I took ContraEgo's list and I put in 4 Oswald Fiddlebenders and a few other cards just to kind of come up with something that I was interested in trying. I love these kind of blue-white artifact mid-range decks. I've been playing a bunch of them since Modern Horizons 2 dropped, and they've never been particularly good, but they're usually fun. At this point, I'm just not convinced they understand the rules of Magic. Like, I don't know if they know they can kill me. I don't think that they understand that winning the game is an action they can take. Well, what do I need to do that for, Fran? Like, I'm gonna have a creature to block it. I mean, maybe, but like, I've lost this game. There's no way I'm ever winning this game. There's just no way. I don't think it's a reasonable. Like, I'm not really looking for lines that win. I'm just trying to figure out how the hell they're just not doing anything. I mean, I found my out for the tracker. I should have tapped the other Saga, so I could ending for 3 and still have Spellbomb. I can get no, there's no second Needle. Okay, I can get this to fix my colors. Which means I can go white, blue. No, I can't play the Saga this turn, which is fine. So I don't need to take more damage. So let's do that. Oh, we have Yavimaya. Thank you. I'm terrible at seeing it. You can't see it on any of the lands, even when they're full size. Like, you can't see it. Not that that's a good excuse. That's mine. All right. Let's go. Let's go. How big can they crank this? 1, 2. But if they block the Smith and then start pumping it, I can Spellbomb the Ballista. But then they recast it next turn. That'd give it 4 counters. Am I just not seeing? All right, so we're just suiciding this for some life gain. Isn't there only one Conclave Mentor? You mean 1919 from Feeders? Right. Because it costs only 2 mana, and then they can... Okay. It's been a long time since I've played against Heliod. They still have another Arborel, so they still have 4 mana. Whatever. This is game 2. I won game 1. Thought I was over it. I thought I'd forgotten. I thought the time of terror was over. I was wrong. Galactic Company? They can't be playing 4 Heliod's, can they? It's just not possible, right? Oh my god. Blech. But they, like, literally, there's no way they're playing 4 Heliod's, right? At this point, it's just... There's just no way. Please ban Force of Vigor. I wouldn't mind. I have no idea if this block is right or wrong. I really just don't care anymore. I wasn't really in this game, and I'm definitely not now. After the Force of Vigor. So let me go odds. 60, 33, 4, and you're looking for 1. This game had a 3.6 chance of happening. Which is honestly not as low as I was thinking it would be, right? Whatever. Let's just make them think more. Force of Vigor's good at 4 mana. It's also free. Yeah, it's also an instant. Which it has to be because of the pitch mode, but still. Oh, sorry, I might have flipped around the middle fields, but the odds always work out the same if you screw around the middle two numbers there. Give just the pitch mode flash. Yeah, you could do that. Why is there storm count? I have 1 Flusterstorm in my sideboard. I don't know why it's on screen right now. That's one of those things where it's like, it seems to be a feature that they like understand how to do it really well. You would think that it would, but it's not. Yeah, but so the thing is, Kekona, it doesn't show the storm counter just because you have a storm card in your deck. Usually it needs to like come into a visible zone. No, it's not always there. There's plenty of games where it's not always there. Or at least it's been my experience that it's not always there. Maybe it is, but I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think it's just always there by default. They have a Weather the Storm, but I haven't seen it. The thing that usually pops up only once you see it. Like I was playing against Red Green the Storm the other day, and the storm count didn't show up until we saw a Grape Shot. Even though they'd played like 7 or 8 or 9 spells in a turn, you didn't see the storm counter come up until we've seen it off of Coco. Coco doesn't reveal, right? Pretty sure I know the text on Collected Company. I'm not actually sure. Yeah, look at, not reveal. I drew a land again? Holy crap. Been abysmal. Well, I guess, I think with the Wish cards made them change it? I don't think so. Wish has been out for a while. Larynx. I agree with you. I don't know what they're doing. Do they not know there's another game? Like, I'm okay with it. I'm having a good time. They like to play Magic. Exactly. How's it still going? My opponent's bad. I'm not. I don't mean to judge you, opponent. If you come here and watch this match afterwards, I'm really sorry. But, like, you should have been attacking for so long with that tireless tracker. I'm still not dead. I've gained so much life. This is the way. This is the way. How will this match end? Everyone's voting for sadness. 1-0 win would be sadness. Quinn Clicktivar, thank you for the follow. Still no Heliod, by the way. Amazing. They target the Shadow Sphere. Okay. So, who thinks that me putting in the Nettle Cyst before they declare attackers is going to screw them up? Oh. Okay. They said their baby woke up. They also said they swear they didn't board out Heliod. All right. New parents get a pass. I don't mind that they were slow, and I don't mind that they made some crazy decisions. They're probably sleep deprived. Bringing a new human to this world cannot be easy. Yeah, exactly. Just severely sleep deprived. He, she, it, or they. Not in that order. They, she, he, it. Well, it depends, Mr. Siri. Maybe you just want to have a good time. All right, on the play against the Owl. I'm against a Luris deck. I'm keeping this hand. I'm against the Luris deck, and I have Relic in my opener. Let's go. It's gonna be hammer time. It's got to be hammer time. But Luris Black should be more popular over the next week or so, because of Spike playing it. So, we're doing turn 3 for sure. Could be. Look how good my curve is, though. Turn 1 Relic, turn 2 Ichor Wellspring, turn 3 Sword of Fire and Ice. Come on. It doesn't get better than this. Oh no, it's Burn! Oh, it's so much worse. I didn't need to shock, and I did it anyway. Oh no. Maybe it's Red White Hammer. Let's pray for Red White Hammer. No, it's my nemesis. We're screwed anyway. I was never going to win this game. Concede? No, not a chance. No chance am I conceding here. Yep, that's the classic play, puppets. Fetch shock, Thoughtseize, concede. Opponent misses land drops. That's a good trick. Okay, if I draw Saga literally this turn in my 80 card deck, we could be okay. So real talk, with Stoneforge, am I supposed to get Shadow Spear? Yes, this is a very poor... Well, no, we don't know. Maybe if they hit one land, they might be insane. Do we have a Batterskull? We don't. Be really good here. My question is, am I supposed to get like Shadow Spear and then assume that they're just not going to kill my Stoneforge Mystic until I equip it, and then we just get them with Kaldra? Or do I get Nettlesith to have a guaranteed creature out of this? I think Shadow Spear makes more sense. No, we don't have a Batterskull. So that's a mistake for future consideration. We just don't have one. Yeah, I think Nettlesith might be the get. Just to make sure that I have a creature. I can block with it next turn. We get to cycle the Relic this turn, which is very relevant. And if for whatever reason they don't kill the Stoneforge, we might be able to just take this. It is possible they don't have a card that can kill Stoneforge in their hand. It is possible. Burn has a lot of 2 CMC cards. Okay, we're not blocking here. Wait, if they have Bolt... No, we'll block here because they have Skewer. You block. You definitely block. This means they get slightly more damage off a Bolt, but... Grease to Shad Mystic and Kaldra next turn. I mean, that was a consideration, but I don't think it's as good as where we ended up. So now we just go cast Nettlesith, then tap. Yeah. All right. Kaldra Compleat. Smash? So they go to 13, which means they're on lethal the next turn. What do they keep? A hand that needs to be unlocked with the second land. Just that's what they kept. That's the fact. It has to be. It's just like it must have a bunch of 2-mana spells, and some number of Skewer the Critic. Yeah, smart. Well, it could have light. Yeah, maybe they're on the Jeskai Prowess deck. So they might have iterations and light up the stages and things like that. That would make more sense, actually. Interesting. Dispatch EE. I don't like EE against Burn normally. It's like too slow. Get one counterspell. Like Thorn of Amethyst. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. And I don't need that. Does Jeskai Prowess play Lava Spike? I think they do. Bloodstorm's better than Counterspell. It's also probably better than Crucible. There's just like lots of mid-range grindy cards we just don't need. Got Hole and Ending. Is E even good? I just hate E in the matchup. So, yeah, you're right. There's reasons not to have it, and then yeah, I'm just happy for more good reasons not to play it. I don't think Fateful Absence is here. You want that in matchups where they have like 5 mana to parry. Well, this is painless. Actually, this is good enough. Crazy. I get wrecked by Alpenmoon. What's that card called that nobody plays it? Destructive Revelry? Nobody plays that anymore. We had 2 to 3 smashes in the sideboard? Yeah, usually something like that. Alright, this is fine. They're missing their land again? Wild. Fiddlebender on top. Right. Right on. I like that one. Yeah, they love their one-landers, don't they? Boop. Right on the nose. Yeah. This seems like a more reasonable keep than their first one. Rift Bolt. Okay. Yeah, how big is Nelthus going to be? 4/4? It does not rubber duck sauce, no. So I need to play this. Can play Springleaf.
Give him one of these.
Fiddlemender.
Ooh, hey,
This. Does anyone like Thorn of Amethyst off the Springleaf Drum? So then I take 7 next turn. But I'll also draw a card. And then Oswald just takes over this game. Yeah. I think this is better than just getting Nemesis and like hoping to block one creature. Alternatively, I could get Thopter Foundry or Sword of the Meek this turn. Sword first. And then next turn, assuming they leave the Sentinel in play, I could get the thing. I think Thorn first. I think we do Thorn first. Let me just pass here. So Suspend has a weird interaction with taxing effects. I think you have to pay them. There's something weird that happens. I think that the game literally locks unless you can't pay them. I'm trying to remember that. I know from being a judge and a longtime player, something really weird happens with taxing effects and suspend spells. So I guess the best thing in their hand there would have been, yeah, suspend is a mandatory cast. Correct. You can't choose not to do it. I hope they treat you well, Tupe. Stoneforge on top. Well, that's a great draw. So I just grab Shadow Spear and attack him for 3 with Oswald, right? And then also play Stoneforge. I don't think I can afford to make the construct here. And with everything that I have in play so far, I feel like we're already... They don't have to cast a suspend if there's a taxing effect. Okay. Okay. Got it. Thanks, Barshik. Just gain life? I think so. So this goes and gets... We could Kaldra here, but I think gaining life is way more important, and we set up to Kaldra next turn. If they don't have enough for the tax, it won't... I think it won't cast. But I thought there was something weird about, like, if you can pay for it, you just, like, have to. But I could be wrong about that. Yeah, we do that. We do this. We do this. I get Nelsist or Sword of the Make here. Either way, I think we just crush them. Nice. 2-0-4-0. The first match was kind of eh. But the second match was kind of eh. They saw 2 lands in 2 games. You don't have to pay the tax? Okay. Yeah. I believe you, Alex. I just thought there was something weird with it. Maybe it's the fact that that's the only way you can choose not to cast them. Could this deck run without Yorion? Yeah, it could. You just kind of reduce a lot of your 4-ofs to 3-ofs, but then your 1-ofs become more frequent. I'm not keeping this one. I want to, but I won't. Against Luris again, so I think in this case I'm going to bottom Bubble. Easy peasy. Oh, I mean, you can make considerations any direction you want, anytime you want. I don't actually have the mana to cast Thopter Foundry in this hand. More burn. There was no burn yesterday in the challenge, and tons of it in leagues. Interesting. Give me a white producing land, please. One time. Thought Monitor. It's actually not bad with this hand. Alright, throw him in the hole. Yoink! Again, this deck is not a deck, right? Like, this is an idea. Okay. Here's my 4-4. 5/5. I'm very happy, Mr. Sari. Very, very happy. Well, they're giving them to me. Portable hole on top. Love that. Thank you. So one of their Goblin Guides dealt 4, and then both the others dealt 2. If they can kill this, they must. Unless they have main deck Skullcrack. Really? Alright. I understand how to put a Shadow Spear into play. Hey, you, respond. Do it. Do it. No, but if they had... That doesn't make any sense. They can't have double bolt. They would have done it... They would have used one of them last turn. There's nothing that makes sense for this plan. It's main deck Skullcrack. That's what it is. They have a main deck Skullcrack. That's what's about to happen. Or I win. Yeah. Okay. So maybe I could have put the Shadow Spear on the Esper Sentinel, but then that means they don't have to cast Skullcrack. So... Yeah, there's no way anyone would have main deck Deflecting Palm, though. It's very easy for them to kill me now. This is child's play. So the one Goblin Guy that dealt 4 damage put us in the problem spot. I mean, obviously the main deck Skullcrack was the... I wonder if there was a way that I could have played around that. Thopter Foundry, maybe? I don't know. That sucks. Oh well. Compared to the other draw I had with Relic and Ichor Wellspring, well, we saw what happens there with Burn actually drawing enough lands, so not surprising. Hey, Zero's even.
I said make way for Willie, you bloated gust bug!
Yeah, 3x Goblin Guy. I mean, even though I had the removal immediately, yeah, like... Only one of them actually did more than 2 damage. That's the crazy part. I'm doing great, Moukton. Moukton? I don't remember. Real John, Pills McCoy, and Zaguckerner. Thanks for the follows. Zaguckanera. Oh, hey, look, it's another hand where my sorcery speed removal probably won't be good enough. That's okay. If they have a more spell-heavy hand, maybe we'll get through with this. We'll see. Okay, so that's only going to deal 1. It's a pain-free hand, which is nice. Continues to be a pain-free hand. So if they have Smash to Smithereens, I think I'd rather play Portable Hole first. Because I could ending that, and then they smash that, but if they... What was the Saga and Subtron locally? The Wear Tears, Tupe. The Wear Tears. That's basically the choice, was like having a little extra play against. It means you basically have no sideboard for. Well, you bring in the Alpine Moons against Hammer Time. I hate playing Alpine Moon against Hammer Time, but it's often correct. I hate playing Alpine Moon against Hammer Time. I've died so many times. For creativity specifically, it's just not a necessary card. So 4/4 Nettle Cyst? Yeah. Okay. Intervention Pact plus Madcap Experiment. Interesting. Well, I got what I wanted on their draw. Monkey's Paw, Curls. Okay. So here, if I get Shadow Spear and equip it, I'm walking into both Smash Smithereens and Skullcrack. Oh, thanks, Notes in an Octave. Yeah, I did. I think we just make the construct and try to kill him. This kind of plays around them trying to play a more controlling game. Like, just investing the mana into a Shadow Spear here is just bad. If this could get me Esper Sentinel, I'll be really happy, but it can't. But it is what it is. If I get Springleaf Drum, I can play Stoneforge. Stoneforge gets me the Spear. 4. We're about to go to 5, 6. Oh, I could cast Thought Monitor off Springleaf Drum. Okay, I like this plan. Because we're basically putting lethal into play for next turn, which I don't think they can deal 13 with 3 cards. So I'm assuming they have Smash Smithereens or something similar. If they have 2, that's still okay. Deflecting Palm would be brutal, but I can't play around that at all. Yeah, okay. All right, Borrow's Charm Bolt. Perfect. Nope. Eidolon. No, this was not the deck I played, no. Well, it's time for one of my favorite goofy plays. Yep. No, grab Shadow and Spear and win puts me to 3, and they have a card in hand. Not good math. That's bad maths. Listen, I've done my sums. Bad math. Don't do that. Pointing the Force of Negation onto Fairy. Huh? I'm not sure what you're talking about, Alozic. All right, this looks like we're going to take this one. Yeah. No, I'll have a highlight video of the finals though. Oh, sure, Roy. Sure. Yeah, no, I mean, I understand that chat wanted me to jam into the Eidolon, but it's like, no way. No way am I putting myself to 3 when they have 1 mana and 1 card in hand. Not a chance. How's the Murktide matchup for this deck or for creativity? Creativity, it's not great. It's not awful. It's not great. All right, let's go. For this deck, I have no idea. I just made this deck. And it's tweaked off of ContraEgo's Thopter Sword deck, but I'm not an expert with that deck. I have no idea what the matchup like against Murktide is like. It could be great. Not sure. I have no idea. Probably not good. Oh. Yeah, not this one. That ain't it, Chief. Ugh. Is this a keep? Yeah. Which is that? Yeah. I have no idea what you're talking about, Roy. Not even close. Nope. I got nothing. Oh, the pointing. Of course I remember. Yeah. The pointing. Yeah. I remember that. That was fun. They didn't draw me a land. Woof. I have won a modern challenge, yes. Yeah, I'm sure that's what Alozic was referring to. I would not be surprised if someone had clipped that. That was very clip worthy. Okay. You were the one who asked about jamming. Okay. Yeah, it's all a blur. It really is at this point. I have... Oh, well, we're just dead. Well, we got our win against Burn where this happened to them, so... If they have a smash to smithereens, this game is completely over. If I draw a land this turn, it's possible I can get through, but very unlikely. Very unlikely. What are you waiting on? Bubble on top. All right. Skewer. Okay. And then smash, yeah. All right. They didn't draw any lands on my 6. They had a Goblin Guide, but yeah, we were making it. Burn definitely not gonna be a great matchup, but we won a good number of games. We only lost that match because they had the Skullcrack in game 1. So, which is very good for them to have. It's very, very important right now in the metagame for Burn to be playing some number of main X Skullcrack. I would probably want to play 3, but I don't know what you're stealing slots from. No, we played against Heliod. Oh, you want a third Burn matchup? Yeah, we'd get a good evaluation of if this deck is good against Burn, I guess. So part of the reason I was making this deck though is because when the next set comes out, there's the Dollhouse that I want to play with, and this deck will incorporate that and maybe some more affinity elements with Frogmite. Where's my dollhouse? Dollhouse of Horrors. This seems fantastic. Also, the art is super creepy. With Welder, now you're talking. All right, good hand. On the draw, but I'll keep. Another Luris deck. Probably burn again. Oh, it's black-red. Okay. Well, the devil went down to AFR. He was looking for a soul to steal, and he was in a bind way behind and he was willing to make a deal. God, I love that song. I really do. The song is fantastic. Second monkey, of course. Into Thoughtseize, right? Relic. You like the Primus version? It's all right. This is fine. It's eventually going to draw them a card, but I don't actually access my graveyard very much. So how do I want to play this game? Kind of want to play Wellspring here and just draw a card. That's sick. Bull. Is that the name? Okay. So let's go for a slower saga. Do this. Oh, we finally found an Urza. You sure can, Alozic. Ooh. No, it's Rakdos. This is the black red Luris, for sure. The mana base just this is Spike's deck. It screams it. Are they playing with Stoneforge? Oh, Croxa, sure. They're just very vulnerable to Blood Moon a lot Tuesday in metagames where there's not a lot of Blood Moon play happening, which is a smart way to build your deck, right? Like you don't build around things that people aren't playing. But I agree. He likes a lot of utility lands, and there is a lot of strength to be had in doing that. So it's not a problem as long as you understand what you've done, right? It's like creativity. The first couple times people play it, they're like, how are you playing a 4-color deck with, Renin 6s and et cetera and et cetera? Yeah, sometimes you get blown up by cards that people aren't playing. Spider! How you doing, my friend? My creativity has a bad Archon of Emeria is a very good card against 4-color creativity. But nobody's playing it. So why would I worry? It's Wellspring a 2-of. It's a 1-of. Love it. No, that you were the highlighting of my point there, Spider Space, was that yes, there's a card that's very problematic for that deck. Does it mean I'm going to do anything about it? No, I'm not doing anything about it. I'm not doing anything about that fact. I'm not doing anything about it. And I do not feel bad at all. It's not unbeatable, first of all, but like, I got crushed by someone hitting me with turn 2 Thalia Heretic Cathar last week in paper. I was like, wow, what are you going to do to fix your matchup there? And it's like, nothing. I don't care. It doesn't just slow you. It's not just slowing you. It like, I can't think of a more powerful hate piece. Like, that's like saying, like, Damping Sphere just slows down, like, a mono-red prowess. I mean, it doesn't just slow it down. That's a bit understated. K-Con? Shatter or Shock? Mm-hmm. Okay. So what 1-drop do I want here? Here they are. Probably Spellbomb, right? And I have 1, 2, 3. Would I win the challenge with 4-color creativity? The hell? Oh, they had to terminate in hand? Wow. Jesus. That was unexpected. Okay. Good lord. Now they're going to have Thoughtseize exactly? Gosh, I hope not. Spike's deck does do this a lot, though. I did beat it yesterday by being unreasonably lucky. Pass? Good lord. I don't know what that means, but I'm okay with it. So they weren't able to get their Croxa back out. Trigger? Okay, this time. You can play a Jeskai Creativity deck instead, Sneaky Quetzalcoatl. I don't think it's anywhere near as good. It is differently good. Let's say that. Let's be 100% totally fair about it. I think the deck is good. It's just differently good. Sexy Santa also says Grixis. No. I mean, you could play Velomachus. I don't recommend playing Velomachus. There's a Jeskai version that was playing Archon, and yeah, you just jam 4 iteration into a Jeskai build, and you play a lot more cheap spells. A lot more. You just like play 4x, Hard Evidence, and just lean into the cheaper stuff. Is this Shock, Esper Sentinel, Shatter, Construct, or Nettlecyst? Yeah, that's fine. And then next turn they get their Croxa back. And Double Masters is coming on top of these. We're in November, and it's in quarter 1 or 2 of 2022, so it's coming. It's coming. Sure is driven by someone. It sure is. Do I just lose Oswald here because I guaranteed have enough mana next turn for Yorion? Or do I hold on to him because he's still a good card? Because this Crocs is going to be problematic very quickly. Sure. Yeah. Nope. Noodle. Oh, I lose the Urza, though. No, whatever. Not a big deal. Voidwalker? Yikes. I mean, them having an Urza is not actually that scary. Shock the Blood Crypt. That's terrifying. So I'm going to call what we're doing here chump blocking. Yeah. There's no shot that I double block. The blowout's too big. They drew double K command this game, so I'm really not gonna, be fussed about it. And they stole my Relic of Progenitus, which means I couldn't get Oh yeah. Easy peasy. Onboard tricks. Yeah. That's on me. They don't have another K-Com, do they? Holy shit. What? I mean, you can't beat a draw like that. Never, ever. Unless. I mean, Shadowspear races here. Yeah, okay. Or sort of Fire Ice kills the Dothy and gives me a... Oh, I can't equip it. Never mind. Yeah, we're just getting Shadowspear, right? Yep. Dothy just kills me? No, it doesn't. No, I don't think it does. Unless I screwed something up. Like, they can get an Urza, doesn't do much. They can get a Yorion, doesn't do much. And they have the Den of the Bugbear to activate. So I take 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, assuming they can remove my Stoneforge. So if they get a Lurrus and they put it into play as their only blocker, Den has 3 power and it makes a 1/1 token that's attacking. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I see. Okay. Game over. User wins. Got him. Triple K-Com. Not good enough. Okay, Relics and Soul Guides in. Seems fine. Dispatch, also fine. Okay. And then... like these fine. Maybe Sword of Fire and Ice is okay here. I don't think that it is. Finding lethal a lot. I mean, that wasn't hard, right? They literally didn't have a creature that could block. I will admit, though, I'm playing fairly aggressively in a lot of these games, and maybe I overboarded on the graveyard hate. I don't know. Ooh, that's an ugly hand. Yeah, I can't keep this. Oh my god, why? Yeah. Yeah, it's almost entirely my good friend Alex, who is a wonderful judge, crazy human being, and has great taste in music. Okay, we have no cards. They took the Soul Guide Lantern. Well, their hand is going to be like 8 removal spells. All right. Anything new that I'm into? I don't listen to a lot of new music. I tend to listen to like old music that I haven't listened to before. That's what happens to me a lot. Jeez. Quality draws. I mean, I had to mold a 5 against a heavy attrition deck. This is not a recipe for success. Yup. Basically just over. I guess I should bring in engineer explosives. Gimme. There we go. Just not taking my inputs again. All right. K-Com? No, just cast Luris for no value. Bubble? No bubble. Thanks, bourgeoisie bread.
Compadres, it is imperative that we crush the freedom fighters before the start of the rainy season.
And remember, a shiny new donkey for whoever brings me the head of Colonel Montoya.
I haven't bourgeoisie bread. Why would you build that? Just so you can find your grinding stations more easily? Because I gotta tell you, that's already the easy part. The hard part is the breaches.
Make way for Willie!
Sorrento 04, thanks for the follow. And Jumasian, which I missed earlier. Opponent's in the tank on this one. Wow, what a draw. I'm just gonna sit, honestly. Hand sucks keep. I guess they have the Saga going, and they probably have some removal in their hand that's just like not doing anything. Sure, yeah, you can take my dispatch. Wouldn't do me any good. Could have tapped their Luris in response for value. I definitely should have. Turns redundant ambers into real spells. Sure. Are they going to Alpine Moon Darksteel Citadel or just double Saga? Double Saga. Okay, that's fine. Excellent draw. Fantastic Magic the Gathering card. That's... Now we're cooking with propane. Yup. Sure. So without any Stoneforge Mystics to help you find the Greaves, I think 1 Greaves and 3 Fiddlebenders is like... Ugh. But I guess it is pretty good with Emery. So... Eon 0? Why? Oh, just to surveil? Sure, I guess. Huh, wild. Harley, yikes. Did they leave it on top? No, they put a Thoughtseize in their graveyard. Okay. Yeah, so there is a list I have loaded up, Roy, which I haven't played yet, called like Maximum Thopter Drive. And that list is playing Oswald and Engineer and Stoneforge and Urza. And here's the cute part. Are you ready for this? 4x Cavern of Souls, because they're all Artificers. But that's a Thopter Sword deck. That's the thing. Yeah, Artificer Tribal. No, 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 Roy. The goggles? No, the goggles do nothing. Oh, they're gonna play it on one. What? Oh, I see. Huh. I've never seen anyone make that play before. That was really cool, opponent. I never would have thought of that. They leave it on top. All right. Oh, there we go. I think I just redraw with this, though, right? Yeah, I'm sure. Are you serious? We had the games where we couldn't draw a land to save our lives. And now this. They wanted the land. What did it unlock for them? What do they have? KCOM pay the tax man? Oh, sure. You got me good. It's actually a huge deal, unfortunately. Holy shit! Is it? Next up, Urza Saga off the top. I consider it Larynx, but I don't know about that. Oh, they got KCOM, and now they can kill my Esper Sentinel, discard my last card, make this 5/4 Turok. Good God. Yeah. I mean, this is the reason I was holding the lands. I knew KCOM would come for me eventually. It always does. Good Lord. All right. Oop. Okay. Good draw again. Let's see if it's good enough. They do have the E on 0. So that's definitely something to watch out for. Another KCOM? Holy shit. Unreal. I kind of blow them out on this play, but still. All right, you've killed nothing. And I have an almost lethal Air Force. So there's actually a good number of draws that just win me the game here. Right, I'm going to take this. I don't feel like jump blocking. That did not add 1 point of damage. Damn. Oh, sorry, 2. Okay. Oh, they flipped the DRC. So I'm going to 2 here. They have a land, Den kills me. Oh, no, it doesn't. They're 1 short. Oh my god. What? That's Xaxes. Unbelievable. I would like to draw like that someday. That was unbelievable. I mean, I guess I never drew a Saga, so that there was some small saving grace. I still don't want the EEs here. Maybe I need Needle against their EEs. No, because they just have so much K command and everything. It's probably better than the second Soul Guide Lantern. Did I also mold to... Was that the one where I molded 5? Was that the game where I molded 5? It was, right? Damn, this deck is resilient. Shit. Alright. Turn 2 Alpine Moon. It's gonna eat me alive. Okay. I'm willing to play into it. What's on top? Sure. Sure. Hmm. What am I welding here? Springleaf? Into... Thorn? No, I think I boarded the Thorn out. Could weld the Construct, but I think that's much worse for me. Well, then the Construct gets me Soul Guide Lantern, and I just don't need it this quickly. I think the only thing worth getting here is Lightning Greaves, which just means that Oswald can't die this turn. Yeah. I think the boots are what we're getting. It's like not my favorite thing ever, but keeping him alive is definitely ideal. Obviously, if I knew I was going to draw more lands off the bauble and everything, then I would have... Oh, please discard spell me. You're so swag, you requested your own music? That's fine. As long as it's good. We're going to judge you. You're going to be judged by a Twitch chat. How do you feel? Never before will you have been judged by such a wretched hive of scum and villainy.
Just give
Oh, sure. Imagine being judged online. Cringe. All right, easy peasy here. Oh, that's a good draw. So we get Relic. Am I welding this turn? What do I need? Do I need anything, or am I just... Just 10 them and play shit? Oh, just 12 them? Yeah. Hey guys, I found the damage line. You got me monologuing, you sly dog. Just pass? No, I think I like the part where I hit them for 12. Yeah, I got you, driven by someone. One big pin. How you doing, friend? Draw step KCOM, huh? Nope. Thanks, Epson. Okay, so let's do this first. Maybe what I was supposed to do was attack here for 10 and then weld the Greaves into the Crucible. Jesse Fuller in a bit. Notes in an octave. It's a 6 in the key right now. What should I weld? Anything? Again, is there a good 2-drop right now? Or do I have them? I guess I could weld the Relic into something, but like I just don't need to do it right now. I can do it post-combat, but like I'm just trying to figure out what the hell they're trying to make me play around here. Is it nothing? Like, they don't have kicked Unholy Heat. Yeah, maybe that's the play driven by someone. They can't put creatures into play at instant speed. Yeah, I think that's probably the play, right? Just like go. Are you dead? And a bolt, right? I see. Or a heat? Or nothing? And a heat, okay. That was pretty good. It's pretty good. I've also played it fairly recently. I can get it off my Stream Deck, or Kaya. Hold on. I'll get it. What was your deck name for it? I'll trophy with this if it kills me. Here we go, Dork Bugs. There you go. I think I cracked the relic here, right? I wanna draw. All I need to do is hit a land, really. Or die trying. There we go. Time for me to trophy with this. Or die trying. Okay. God, they just, every game, just an infinite K-coms. Oh my god. Alright. So this is lethal no matter what happens now, I think. No, it's not? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. We get an L-Assist. That doesn't beat Bolt. We're getting the L-Assist. There's something else to get. They have one card in hand? The assist is small, though. Oh, they said GG's. So I just move this here, attack him for 3. Right? Is there a better way to do this? I don't know. They have one card. I don't think we had it there, but I'll take it. Alright, give me 1 second, and we're playing with house money, shooting for a 4-1. Oh, damn. Almost. Back with Needle Assist for 3, unlikely it was a Bolt. Was the Needle Assist a 3-3, or was it just a 2-2? It was the 2-2. Yeah, Lightning Greaves are so good! Oh, it's just a 2-2. It's a very small Needle Assist. But Oswald has definitely been impressive. That's for dang sure. Dang, you hear me? Thanks for the follow there, Yuria777. I missed that one, and Taratalo MTG. Well, the thing is, I can't give everything haste at the same time, though, driven by someone. I don't think I could attack in a way where Lightning Bolt didn't stop me from killing them. So, monitor. Oh God. We're against Calibrated Blast. Technically gains life. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So turn 1 drum. No, they can't. Turn 1 sentinel. There we go. Okay. Yeah, this is the best hand I can have. The draw sucks, but being on the draw sucks, but that's okay. Oh, we're not on the draw. I don't know why I thought I was. Yeah, we should be against Calibrated Blast. I can't imagine what else could have Karuga Companion. Yep, this is it.
Compadres, it is imperative that
Thanks
we
for the follow
crush the
there,
freedom
Boggart,
fighters
11
before
minutes.
the start of the rainy season.
And remember, a shiny new donkey for whoever brings me the head of Colonel Montoya.
Wonder if anyone ever collected that donkey. Good question. I wonder how much they paid Steven Spielberg's non-union Mexican equivalent. So Fiddlebender gets me to Thorn, which might save me. Also can get me to Sword of the Meek, although that's not enough life gain. Pithing Needle doesn't do anything here. We do play Throes of Chaos. Is that what the card is called? They do that in order to... Alright, so I think the play here is Fiddlebender. Portable Hall. Alright, that's a great sign. So this probably means they have a Throes of Chaos in hand. I know that driven by someone. I did see that I could do that, but I didn't do it because I think this puts me in a better position to win the game. I understand. I saw it. It's just, I think this is better. Oh, we go infinite next turn. It worked. I can get Thorn this turn. Yeah. Okay. Larynx. Am I being memed on? Do I need to draw land to go off? Maybe I did this wrong. Oh, I see, because of the colors, huh? Well, because of this play, though, it means I have more time. If my opponent has Shadowstorm, they can cast it. They can't cast it. Literally uncastable. So we just play the Urza this turn. I could turn the Thopter token into the second drum. Then play Urza. I have 2 drums, right? Yeah, okay. Also, next turn, I can get Shadow Spear and just crack them for, like, a goofy amount. So they'll never be able to kill me. Okay, so they're going to hit us for 16, I assume. Oh, no, 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 no. No opponent.
Just give 'em
Oh, no. Oh, you poor fool. I guess it puts the Calibrated Blast in the graveyard. No, it doesn't. It just goes back on the bottom. They can't cast it. Yikes. Yeah, it's just back on the bottom. They put the Throes of Chaos in their graveyard. They sure did. Alright, they're dead here anyway. Okay, let's just do it as quickly as possible. A thorn in their side, indeed. Okay. Futility would be the greatest pitch elemental of time. Love that. Do I want the D spheres? Yeah, they actually do stuff here. Why did an opponent cast Shatterstorm? You're asking the real questions. So I don't need that. Probably don't need this. Don't need these. The holes are fine. They add to the permanent count. Pithing Needle's fine. Relic's fine. Shadow Spear's fine. Utility would be the colorless pitch elemental. There you go. So you have to pitch a colorless non-land card to it. Non-artifact? No, colorless non-land. How's the deck feeling? Pretty good, Mord. There's like some omissions and the sideboard is really loose. But But I like this a lot. A lot. Does opponent play Blood Moons? Ooh. Could do. Alright, keep again. But it has to say non-land already, Shauna. Like, non-land, non-artifact, colorless is really narrow. I don't think Calibrated Blast normally plays Blood Moon. Were I Birthing Pod player? I was not. I missed the entire time Pod was legal in Modern. That's a bit concerning. Okay, Shauna, it's fine. It's just like one of those things that I would want to play test if I was a card designer. I would want to play test that before I said you either can or can't make that card one way or the other. Pack one, pick one, channel, or tinker. Ooh. So let's see if they have it on 3. They do. And we're cool. Okay. So I'm at 5. That's an enormous draw. Oh my god, that's so good. So what if I get Springleaf Drum plus my land? Kind of sets my colors up better for next turn, but the double blue here is just super awkward. Oh, I don't want to Springleaf Drum into this, though. I did affinity-friendly artifacts. I could get the Thorn again, plus play Stoneforge this turn and just go for safety for the next turn and onwards, which seems a little sketchy, but it's probably the right move, right? I think this is the best play. Yeah, Rush in Rio during one of their sets on one of their DVDs or albums or whatever, you can actually see Geddy Lee like stop the concert and like get people to stop crushing the people in the front of the audience, which is you know. Yeah, we gotta get Kaldra Compleat. Yeah, this is a quality tune, Jesse Fuller. Quality tune. Well, I just like I don't even know if they noticed or if anyone told him or like it's. I mean, if he just didn't think it was a big deal. Like I don't know. Are they trying to do a Gwar bit? Maybe. If they just have another blast in hand, I'm just dead. I tanked all that time for nothing. We did the math on this before, right? And it's like 14% to have the double here. Okay, that's a good sign. Counterspell currently costs me 3 mana. That's a little awkward. Well, let's see where we go.
Just give him one of these.
They don't have a blast in hand. That's what they told me with their last play. Shadow Spear is a very good draw. I couldn't hold up Counterspell and put in Kaldra. Or do you mean hold up Counterspell, also hold up Kaldra? Maybe that was the play. Yeah, there's a Thorn in play. It's actually inconveniencing me more than my opponent at the moment. Well, we don't know that. In fact, I'm almost definitely only alive because of it. You may hold up both. Yeah. That's what I thought, but no. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. It's totally fine. I have no judgment here. Magic's complicated. So if they have the 5th mana, yeah, they could have the blast here. We're just dead. That's fine. I wasn't really able to play around it this game. But I don't think that they do. Why not Kaldra here? Oh, I should have, because I was going on the offensive. Because then I had the Smith to block. Yeah, I should have Kaldra on the offensive. I wasn't thinking properly. I mean, maybe they try to play around Flusterstorm, Mystical Dispute, Spell Pierce kind of stuff. So I do get some value out of this, but I fucked up this turn. Hey, Blitz. How you doing, my friend? Nice. You're working mornings now? How are you going to adjust?
Just give him one of these.
Oh, hilarious. That ain't it, opponent. That ain't it. All right, this should be over now. I could weld my Razortide Bridge into a 1 here. Any ones worth getting? Not really. Oh, no, I have the counterspell. I mean, I guess Relic wipes out their graveyard anyway. Are they on lethal next turn anyway? 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Not if they blow up Needle. I guess Needle's okay. Do I still have... Yeah. I guess Needle's the thing to get. Yeah, the Needle's the thing to get. That makes sense. Good catch. Well, no, we don't have to worry about a land. I don't have to worry about a land at all. No, we're totally good. I don't think they have an out from here. Neat. That was some interesting tapping. This is the purpose of the soul counterspell, exactly. All right, 4-1 first time out. So feeling pretty good. Sideboard's all over the place. I don't like engineered explosives in this deck at all. I think the reason it's here is for rhinos. But I'm not convinced about that. I don't like Fateful Absence at all. I didn't care for Damping Sphere, although again, that's like good against Cascade decks. So you could keep one, I guess, if you really want it. The Soul Guides and the Relics, I think I agree with fine. And this just gives you a lot more room to have stuff like Counterspells and Flusterstorms, maybe other stuff you want to tutor for, maybe some Teferi Time Ravelers. ContraEgo knows a lot more about all the crunchy individual choices that you could have. Seems worse than Ratchet Bomb. Yep. How about Thoughtcast? Nah, I'm not playing Thoughtcast in this deck. I think Sword of Fire and Ice can just go out for Batterskull. I think generally speaking, that would be a better adjustment. Not that we had like a terribly hard time against Burn. Like we had a pretty good record against Burn there. Although one of the games they didn't really play, right? So that didn't really count. But I think I like a Batterskull. And we had a couple games where we were just like not finding lands. That was kind of annoying. But I don't know that this isn't enough lands. I think it's fine, especially with like Thraben Inspectors, Esper Sentinels, Springleaf Drums. Was a bit of a soft league, but I think it was fine. Ooh, Demonic Tutors, second thick raid of the day. I don't know if you were playing the challenge or you're just on your sweet trophy grinding, but congratulations on all your success, friend. You are the premier Yawgmoth pilot. You just, like, Whir is just really difficult to play in the metagame, I guess. I think Whir works 15th in the Legacy Showcase. That's nothing to be sad about. At least you didn't end up 17th or 18th on Breakers or something. Nothing to feel sad about. Come on now. That's a great accomplishment. You do that all the time, you know. You're going to win a challenge before you know it. What was your first F&M deck? Let me see. So Friday Night Magic we did during Onslaught Mirrodin. I think that's when that store opened. Yeah, and I had a Black Green Overgrown Cemetery. Hold on. So thanks for watching this if you're in the future on the YouTube. Checking this out, and if you like what I do, hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and see me on those other videos. I lost my thread of my thing.